Joe Random has recently faced some tough challenges but remains a vital part of this team. Is today his breakthrough game? It's the Columbus Clingstones and the Knoxville Smokies. First pitch coming your way next. Random steps in now, bases clear, 2 down, looking to get something going here. Late on that fastball. I have to say he's got a live arm out there so far, attacking the zone and doing it with good velocity too. Random now in the pro ranks after he got drafted out of high school and bypassed college. That one misses, and the count is 1-2. And there's a ball. Fly ball, right field. That gets down for a hit. A 2-out knock, and it keeps the inning alive.
Check your outfielders now, see where they're at.
Batting fourth, the third
Digging in at the dish for the Clingstones, Alexis Rosario. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Runner on the go. Swing lifts it to shallow left field. And that's the end of the inning. They strand one. Digging in for the Smokies, Billy Cook. And he's got really good wheels. One of those skills you really can't teach. Not only does he have excellent speed, but it's the effort that catches your eye. That speed benefits him on the base paths and on defense. Teams always want players who can turn and burn out there. And that keeps the inning alive. Not many hitters can make that kind of contact on balls in that location. High pitch on a 2-strike count, and he did well to put the barrel on it. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. But the throw to first easily in time, and that's the first out.
The batter,
Hey,
the left
Nancy, right here. Let's go, kid.
24. Joe Random.
Random, the next to hit, takes ball 1. In the air to center. And there are 2 down.
The batter, the third baseman, number 13, Alexis Rosario.
No outs,
Now
runner at
batting,
first.
the second baseman,
Stepping to the plate now for Knoxville, Leo Rivas. O2 rocks and fires. Dumps one into left. Lead runner holds up there at first and second with nobody out. Nice job at the dish. He fell behind but held tough and got the hit. Great job to step through that and line it the other way for a knock. That's the kind of thing hitters work on consistently, and he's turning that work into in-game success. Random swings through it for strike 1. Oh, 0-2, waves at that one. Now a fly ball to right center. And there's one down. Not a lot of minor league outfielders can make that play, but he's showing he's got the goods. A center field prospect like this is valuable to any organization. Hard liner. Nice grab reaching down to make the play. We're headed to the 8th, all tied up at 3. 2 outs, runner on first base. Next to hit, Joe Random.
Random.
Close, doesn't get the call. Getting squeezed a bit here in the late going. And that's off the inside edge. Next offering is upstairs. Don't want to put the tying run on base, but he's still got to be careful. Can't throw something too meaty. Ball 4 there. Tying run is on base. Alexis Rosario digs in now.
Alexis Rosario.
Runner on the move. That's to third, Ortiz. On to first, ball game. Kind of an average performance. It was a loss for the team, and he was unremarkable at the plate. Joe Random is on a tear so far this season, leading his team in homers. This newly crowned fan favorite is ready to dazzle today. It's the Columbus Clingstones and the Knoxville Smokies. We'll be back to get this one started after this.
Batting the left fielder, Joe Random.
Driving me, kid. Let's go.
Joe Random in the box lays off for ball 1. Close, but called a ball. After those 2 pitches, it's clear he wants no piece of this batter. At the plate, he needs to stay patient and not chase something just to swing. Runners at first and second with 1 out. Swing and a miss late on that one. Strike 2. Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. That's what he'd like to have back, a mid-90s fastball in a hittable location. Random, digging in now, trying to make something out of nothing with 2 outs.
Pick up the ball.
Plays it on a bounce and can't handle it.
Yeah, great job right there. Squared
All
up that ball.
over that one. Line drives into center are such high percentage swings. There are a lot of hits to be found out there. 2 away and a runner at first. Stepping to the plate for Columbus, Kervin Pichardo. Oh, 1 now. Runner on the go. On the ground to third. Over to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the end. Joe Random, the next to hit. Smoked a line drive single to center the last time up. 0-1, here's the pitch. Missed inside. 2-1. This could be the action pitch right here with runners on and a hitter's count. Comes up empty, strike two. Got the strikeout looking. Frozen with the heater at the knees. Random wants another look at the called strike, and here's a challenge. And that one was indeed a strike. That knocks him down to one challenge left. Next to hit for the Clingstones, Joe Random. 1 for 3. A little out front there, swings through it. This broadcast is brought to you by Enrico's Espresso Toothpaste. Get your day started with a shot of energy by using the toothpaste with more caffeine than any other.
Ball two.
Next pitch, in for a strike. Runner at first, one away. And it's foul, and the at-bat keeps going. Here comes the 2-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And here at the plate,
Now
Oscar
batting,
Gonzalez.
the designated hitter, Oscar.
Here's the 1-1.
Gonzalez.
Laser to third, but handled well. That ends the inning. Looking ahead to inning number 8. The Clingstones lead it 4-0. One down. Base is empty here in the 9th. Random in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Ball.
With the
Inside.
two-seamer in there, that sets up the pitcher to throw him the slider away. That's a lot of territory he's got to cover at the plate. That one not close. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Batter is gone for the 4th time tonight. Good location on that heater, top of the zone. That's the modern approach with the fastball. Trying to get... Certainly a frustrating game at the plate. I think he'd be the first to tell you he's capable of better. I'm sure he's glad they got the win, though.
Replay, babe, you can come and get it. My team stay ready.
Joe Random hoping to climb the ladder in this Brave system as we take a look at how he rates. It's the Columbus Clingstones and the Knoxville Smokies. First pitch coming your way next. Stepping in now, another chance to come through against a pitcher that has had his number. Swings through that one for strike one. We're coming right up against it with the way this rain is coming down. And if there's a lengthy delay, chances are it'll force pitching changes, which would lead to some early exits on the mound. One ball, one strike. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Fly ball down the line. The throw to third. So after he moved up on the tag, we'll see if they can pay it off and bring him in to score. A lot of ways they can plate this run now. And base hit. So one on now with one away. Here's the left fielder, Joe Random. And he has struggled this year. Late on that fastball. Challenge fastball to start the AB, and the batter clearly not ready for it. The pitcher shouldn't give him anything off speed in this spot. Strike two. That swing and a miss is a blessing in disguise for the hitter. If he had made contact, it probably would have been a double play ball. Gets a piece, it stays 0-2. Next offering, way upstairs. We're here in the top half of the third. First and second, no outs. Just missed. What a take with 2 strikes. And now it's 3-2. Wow, he's showing outstanding discipline with 2 strikes. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And that is a big first out. Next up for the Smokies, Devin Ortiz. Laser to third, but handled well. That ends the inning. We're back here at the ballpark. Start of the 6th. Ben Gelman bringing you this one. And leading off, Joe Random. Sliced hard, but foul. Why should good dental hygiene be boring? Give yourself a kick in the teeth with Enrico's Espresso toothpaste and wake your mouth up with a bang. Proud sponsors of this broadcast. That one almost got the batter. And a foul ball, so he stays alive. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Struck out swinging. Leadoff batter retired in the 6th.
Third baseman, Alexis.
Coming up to the dish for Columbus, Joe Random. 0 for 3, 2 strikeouts and a flyout. That one fouled off. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. That's an important first out here in the 8th. Bottom of the 9th, and the home team looking to walk it off in a tie game. Hot shot to third, but caught for the out. Might need to do something to reset your karma. That liner had base hit written all over it. Just some bad luck. Random stepping in with the game hanging in the balance. Go-ahead run standing out there in scoring position. Big time opportunity here. That one a little bit high. Top of the zone for a called strike. That's a hittable pitch, but not what he was looking for. Early in the count, it's okay to take that. And that's outside. That's not going to entice a disciplined hitter to swing. Got to bring that slider closer to the plate. Belted to left. He's going to touch them all. This one is way gone. That should fire up the dugout. And that's how they take the lead. It's 3-1. Big swing of the bat launches that one out of here, and that's exactly what they were looking for. Everyone in the crowd was holding their breath on that one, waiting to see if it would go foul. But it just stayed fair, and now they've taken the lead. If he has more games like this, a promotion will probably follow. Very good work.
Feeling like I can't lose. I've been running up the play through the back door. Feel like Shaq when he snapped and broke the backboard.
Today's action is
Leading
brought to you
off
by
for
Hack and
Columbus,
Slash
the left
Landscaping,
fielder, number
offering
24,
Ultra Grass,
Joe
the grass they
Renda.
don't want you to have. Top half of the second from Knoxville, Tennessee. Random went yard in his most recent game. Here's the 1-0 offering.
That's the ball.
Grounds this one to the right
Come
side.
on, come on.
Rivas. One out.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Kervin Pichardo.
All set for the start of
Leading
this
off
inning.
for
Now the left
Columbus,
fielder,
the
Joe
left fielder,
Random.
number 24, Joe Random.
Slider misses away. Nice job to spot Slider out of the hand and read the movement. He did well to lay off that pitch. And a big swing and a miss. And the curveball is down and in. Lifted in the air, right field. Gonzalez in position. Gets there, got it. Random stepping in. Now it falls on him to come through with an RBI.
Random.
Late on that fastball. Challenge fastball to start the AB, and the batter clearly not ready for it. The pitcher shouldn't give him anything off speed in this spot. Strike two. Punches that one away with 2 strikes. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Way inside, and that hits the batter. And they're all loaded up.
Right fielder, Kervin Pichardo.
Stepping to the plate for Columbus, Kervin Pichardo. One-two offering.
Runner, yes,
There
yes.
goes the runner. Lifted down the left side. Hilson should have this one. And that's that. On we go to the bottom of the 6th. The Klingstones on top here, 1-0. So 2 down. Here's the second baseman, Leo Rivas. Laser to third, but handled well. That ends the inning. So another good inning on the mound. 6 shutout innings so far. And next,
Now
the cleanup
batting,
hitter,
the left
Joe
fielder,
Random.
Joe Random.
This one in the air, center field, Lasco. Under it. And makes the catch. Here in the bottom of the 9th, and the home team is trying to rally and at least tie this one up. In the air to left. 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 25, Billy.
Random stepping in with the crowd buzzing. Huge spot in this game.
Joe Random.
Hey, need you right here. Let's go, kid. Nope,
Just
that's
missed.
away.
And a challenge from behind the dish. And the call stands, it was a ball. They've only got 1 challenge remaining. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Fly ball to left, down the line. And there's one away. Just a shade too early with the swing, and the mechanics might have broken down a bit. He needs to try to put that up the middle instead of yanking it to the pull side. Winning run stands at second. Swing and a high fly to left. Random has a beat on it. Here's the throw. Tag out at third. That is a double play. And that ends the inning. 11 innings done now. We're tied in this one 2-2. Between the team's loss and his own performance, definitely a frustrating game. Just can't dwell on it. And your final score, 4-2. For our entire excellent crew, I'm Ben Gelman. Thanks for tuning in to Baseball on the Show. And good night, Jim, wherever you are.
Back like they never left. Yeah.
Joe Random will have a chance to move his name up the league leaderboard in homers today. It's the Columbus Clingstones and the Knoxville Smokies. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So digging in, Joe Random. Struggling to make contact lately, averaging 2 whiffs per game in the last 10. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Two outs, bases empty. That misses the zone, and it's 1-2. And he goes down on strikes. Nice job out there as he gets them. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jack Brannigan. And that's a base hit. That keeps the inning going. Not many hitters can make that kind of contact on balls in that location. High pitch on a 2-strike count, and he did well to put the barrel on it. We move on to the third inning. Here's the left fielder, Joe Random. And a good fastball to start off. That's strike one. At Mid-South Electronic Credit Union, you'll always feel welcome. Come try out their night lobby with friendly tellers and free slices of fresh carved ham. Proud sponsors of this broadcast. Fights that one away. The count remains 0-2. In the air to left center. Snags it on the run.
The batter, the left fielder, number 24, Joe Random.
Hey, no one better. Meet you right here.
Random in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Already 3 runs have scored this inning. Top half of the 4th. Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. Coming around third. Crosses the plate. In at second with an RBI double. Tallies a run and earns the RBI. I think that's exactly what he wanted to do on that pitch. Shot it the opposite way, and he was thinking about going for 2 all the way. Great rip. Runner at second here with 2 gone. Now up, Cortland Lawson. Runner takes off for third. Gets under it, pops it up. Brannigan settles under this one. Gets there, got it. That'll end the inning after a lot of runs across. Stepping in,
The
Joe
batter, the
Random,
left fielder,
1 for 3.
Joe Random.
That one ripped out to left. And that'll do it. Digging in for the Smokies, P.J. Hilson. That's a base hit. Gets on base and keeps it going. And he's put together quite a game at the plate. Nice line drive cut there. Had everything working smoothly on the swing. That's one to try and replicate. Left field, Hilson coming in on it. And makes the catch. Not much to speak about, but always good to get a team win. The Klingstones at the plate here in the second inning.
The left fielder, number 24, Joe Random.
This broadcast is sponsored by Schnoll Swords and Smithy. Whether it's a quick cuirass tune-up or a full repair job from helm to Sabaton, they've got you and all your armoring needs covered. Oh, 0-2 now. Got the batter swinging. And quickly one away in the second inning.
The right fielder.
Out on the mound, he's probably feeling a bit relieved because that was a little too hittable a location for that fastball. Worked out for him that time. Random now at the plate and swings through strike one. Check swing. Did the bat break the plane? Yes, it's a strike. And that's a little bit high. You know, I thought that was a strike, and yep, here's a challenge.
The left fielder.
One out with a runner at second.
Random.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. He must have been sitting on something off speed. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Nasty forkball for strike three. One down. And the next batter, Oscar Gonzalez. And that's a base hit. So they get a runner on with a one-out single. Great rip on that one to the pole side. Didn't get too far ahead of it, just kept a nice bat path through it for a line drive base knock into the outfield. Random digs in. So far this matchup has been one-sided, but maybe not this time. Looking to change the narrative. On the ground to second, might be two. There's one. And a run scores on the double play. They may have scored one there, but with the bases loaded and nobody out, that may have cost them a chance at scoring multiple runs in the inning. That double play, tough sledding for him in this one for sure. Sure, they got the win, but this wasn't a day he will be super proud of.